Have you ever wondered what really happens inside your body when you gain excessive weight? Obesity is more than just a number on the scale or a change in appearance. In the United States, nearly 42% of adults are classified as obese, making it the most prevalent chronic condition today. Yet, despite its commonality, many people underestimate how profoundly obesity affects the inner workings of your body, from your organs to your brain chemistry. Excess weight triggers a cascade of changes that influence your health in ways you might not even notice. Today, let's take a deep dive into your body, at the cellular and organ level, to understand what obesity really does. Fat cells and visceral fat as you consume more calories than your body needs. Fat cells, also known as adipocytes, begin to expand. Your body stores this extra energy as fat. Not all fat is created equal. Some fat lies just beneath the skin, subcutaneous fat, which may be visible as body bulk. But more dangerous is visceral fat, which surrounds vital organs such as the liver, heart, and kidneys. Visceral fat isn't just a passive storage depot. It actively releases hormones and inflammatory molecules that interfere with organ function. This hidden fat can disrupt metabolism, increase insulin resistance, and even trigger inflammation in the cardiovascular system. Over time, these subtle changes compound, putting immense stress on your body, liver, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, inside your liver. The accumulation of fat can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD. Your liver is responsible for filtering toxins, metabolizing nutrients, and producing essential proteins. Excess fat makes these functions inefficient. Fatty deposits inflame the liver, damaging cells and reducing its ability to detoxify the blood effectively. If unchecked, NAFLD can progress to liver fibrosis or cirrhosis, conditions that severely impair liver function and overall health. This hidden danger is one of the reasons why obesity is far more than an aesthetic issue. It affects internal organ systems in ways most people cannot see. Heart and hypertension. Your heart is one of the hardest working organs in the body. With obesity, it faces an added burden. Increased body mass requires more blood to supply oxygen and nutrients to tissues. This additional workload makes your heart pump harder and faster. Over time, this can lead to hypertension, high blood pressure, where arteries experience excessive pressure with every heartbeat. High blood pressure can cause long-term damage to blood vessels, the heart muscle, and organs such as the kidneys and brain. Additionally, obesity increases the risk of atherosclerosis, a buildup of plaque in the arteries which can lead to heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular diseases. Even small changes in weight can dramatically impact heart health, highlighting the importance of early interventions. Pancreas, insulin resistance, and diabetes. Your pancreas, an organ critical for regulating blood sugar, also suffers under the stress of excess weight. Fat accumulation in the body reduces insulin sensitivity, a condition called insulin resistance. Insulin is the hormone responsible for moving glucose from your bloodstream into your cells. When your body becomes resistant, glucose remains in the blood, causing elevated blood sugar levels. Over time, this can lead to type 2 diabetes, a chronic condition that damages nerves, blood vessels, and even eyes. Diabetic complications can include neuropathy, kidney disease, and increased risk of cardiovascular problems. The interplay between obesity and diabetes is profound. Excess fat triggers metabolic disruption, which sets the stage for serious long-term complications. Joints and mobility. Obesity doesn't just affect internal organs. It also impacts your musculoskeletal system. Extra body weight places continuous stress on joints like the knees, hips, and lower back. This can lead to osteoarthritis, chronic pain, reduced mobility, and increased risk of injuries. Even simple daily activities such as walking, climbing stairs, or bending can become challenging. Additionally, chronic inflammation associated with obesity can affect connective tissue, making recovery from injuries slower and exacerbating joint problems. Maintaining a healthy weight reduces this strain, improving mobility and overall quality of life. Brain chemistry and mental health. Obesity also alters brain chemistry. Studies indicate that excess body fat can affect neurotransmitter levels and hormone balance, which influence mood, stress response, and cognitive function. People with obesity are more likely to experience depression, anxiety, and mood swings, creating a feedback loop where emotional distress can lead to further weight gain. Interestingly, brain regions responsible for hunger, satiety, and reward may also be affected. Overeating can trigger changes in dopamine pathways, reinforcing unhealthy eating habits. This demonstrates that obesity is not purely physical, it has a deep psychological and neurological dimension. Respiratory system and sleep. Obesity impacts the respiratory system as well. Excess fat around the chest and abdomen makes breathing less efficient, reducing lung capacity. This can result in shortness of breath, especially during physical activity. Many individuals also develop sleep apnea, a condition where breathing temporarily stops during sleep. Sleep apnea disrupts restorative sleep and can contribute to fatigue, cognitive impairment, and further metabolic disruption.